Hey guys, Opal here and welcome back to the channel. So we're in my storybook vale and I'm getting so nervous because we only have less than 800 items to use to decorate the rest of my storybook vale. So yeah, we're cutting it quite thin. We still have the fallen fortress, this part of the wild woods, and this part of the Elysian fields to decorate. So today I'm going to try and decorate the fallen fortress, and I'm hoping I'm going to set myself a challenge to only use 500 items in this build, and we can just leave those last 300 items for those other two builds because they're only quite small. So I think we can get away with doing 150 for each of those. So yeah, that is the plan anyways. I do have Hades here, but I don't know if I'm going to keep him in here, to be honest. I think actually, no, I think what we should do, I think we should do 400 for this build and 200 for the other builds. Why am I harvesting those? I really don't need to harvest those. I am going to clean up the rest of the biome though. Also, I think these inkies, I'm just going to double check. So we're at 5,212. If I delete one of these, do those count? No, they actually don't count. The inkies don't count as an item, which is actually really weird. I was under the impression that if I deleted those, then I would have more space, but that's actually really not the case. Okay, I finally cleaned up the whole biome and we're sitting at almost 5,200. I don't know why I'm so bad with numbers today. And I was actually thinking maybe I could leave Hades in this build. I was thinking maybe we could do Hades here with like some similar like stone kind of castle structure that's like ruined. I think that might be kind of cool. I'm not entirely sure what to do on this side. I guess we could try and put like another villain. But I think Ursula would look really cute here. But the only thing is we can't really, oh, we can fit her in right there. Oh, we could fit her in here though. I feel like they just match each other's vibes, you know, like Ursula and Hades. I feel like they go together really well. I also feel like the Nightmare Castle could look really cute in this biome, maybe like adjacent to this. It does look really dark in this biome. And we also have that entrance, so maybe actually not, but we could always do it like on a diagonal in the corner there. Probably move it forward like quite a bit. Isn't that kind of cool? We could do like a cool sort of like pathing. I don't know. I think we just need to be really strategic about this so we don't go over. I'm going to say 5,600. We'll try not go over. Yeah, I think that will be enough. I think that how we're going to do that is we're going to have to use some big tree clusters, obviously. Because if we don't, we'll be pretty stuck because there's not much else to do. But I'm just going to kind of fill in some blank areas and probably actually put the pathing down, and we'll try and do quite like a big path so we can fill up quite a bit of space. Ooh, I actually have never used this pathing before and I kind of really want to use it. I mean, if I don't use it in this villain area, I don't think I'm going to use it anywhere. I do kind of, oh, I don't have that much. I want to see how it looks in game. I actually think that looks really cool. I've always said that this looks really ugly, but I think I've changed my mind on it. I think it looks so good. It looks really villainous and also like, I don't know, just fun, I guess. We don't have much though, which is really annoying, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. I do want to do kind of like a roundabout around here. So I'm going to leave some space for that definitely. But I really just want to try and see how much pathing we can use. Maybe I'll be able to make some more, I'm not sure. But for now, I'll just do a straight pathing and then we can do it like curved and rounded afterwards. You know what? I'm actually really digging that. I think it looks really fun. I actually really like it. I did not do it curved at all, but I don't think that we can make it 4 wide. I just don't think that's possible, especially for with these areas. Maybe just the main pathing just across here could be 4 wide actually, and we could leave the rest as just 3 wide. This one can definitely be 4 wide. But this one I think I want to keep it as 3 wide. Maybe, do I want to make this 4 wide? I guess I can just kind of put him in the middle there. That's fine. But like for these, I don't think I'm going to do 4 wide. I do think I'm going to curve this though, because why not? I think it'll be cute. cute little detail. And we can probably like pull the corners up too, like this. Yeah, I like this. We just need a little bit more rounded edges. I think for this bit, what I usually do is I have like a perfect circle with like a big gap in the middle where I put like foliage. But I think for this, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of round everything off and make it feel a little bit bigger. Do I like that? I think I do. I'll just bump it out one more so it feels even bigger. It's kind of this weird shape now. Don't really know if I love it. I might try and make it even like this, but I don't even know if I'm gonna like that either. So just bringing these ones out a lot more. Do I even like that? I don't know if it... Actually, I like that. It's kind of cool. We could even take away some of the middle too later on. Maybe not now. I also completely forgot to do a pathway to this. And I don't really know how I'm going to do the pathway. Maybe just off there and then to there is fine. I don't really know. It's kind of a weird area. I think that's good though. It's not going to be symmetrical or anything. I think the other thing that we need to try and do is we need to try find some big items that are going to fit really nicely, like in this spot, this spot, this spot, and this spot. Because I guess like right here, this is going to be a perfect area, in my opinion, to do like a lot of foliage and stuff. But for the other areas, don't really know what to put there. I guess this bit will be those castle walls, so I'll put those in now. Ooh, we have this. Maybe this could be like a piece right here. Could be cool. Because I have never used that before and I think it looks really cool. It's such a cool little item to use. Now, I don't know if this is going to be lined up. I'm going to try and line it up the best that I can. I guess at the same time though, it doesn't really matter if it's lined up because it will be kind of like a old, abandoned, kind of rundown castle anyways. So I think it's probably fine. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to build it like it was new. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete pieces and switch some pieces to these like crumbling bits. That is so like straight edge. I don't think I like that. So I really want to add some more oomph to it. Okay, so this is kind of what I have, and I'm not entirely happy with it, but I don't think it's bad at all. I think this will kind of help just... Oh, okay, I thought I didn't line that up, but it is lined up. Something like this, like adding a little bit more things that are broken, I think it's going to really help make it feel more run down. And I actually really like those two pieces like this. I think that's really fun. We have not even used that many items too, which is awesome. I might go ahead and is there any... I guess we have these broken pieces and these broken pieces. We could add just like random parts like this is probably fine. I don't know how it works on an angle. No, it doesn't really line up properly, which is so annoying. That is actually so annoying when things don't line up. But I was thinking we could have some random bits like that too. And then just like a lot of, I think like overgrown stuff coming out. We just have to be careful of the item limit, that's all. Because once I start with the trees, I feel like I'm not going to be able to stop. I think like pieces like this on the edge is going to be so helpful. So I'm going to try and put in as many of these as possible. I don't think I can fit one there, which is really annoying. I guess we could put one like in here though. That wouldn't be too bad. Maybe. It does take up a lot of room, which I like. I love this actually. I don't think I've ever used this piece before. Yeah, that could definitely go like here. Ooh, I actually really like this. I'm gonna keep one of them over there too. Ooh, we could add in some of these flowering trees. I don't think that they're perfectly the right vibe, but I think that they are quite cute and they do kind of fit in quite well. So I am going to use them. We also have these dead trees, but I'm not really going to use them. Should I? I like the color. The color's really cool. Maybe we could do some. Like one there's kind of cool. And then we should think about underbrush before we go too insane with this. I think maybe not the plaza, but maybe the forest of valor ones are gonna be the best match. Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, so I've placed just a couple bits of foliage, nothing too much. I'm liking the vibe of it. I'm not going to go too heavy just now. I think I'll just leave it as it is. I obviously know that it's not done, but we have a very good structure, I feel, to kind of complete this later. And I already really like the vibes, honestly. I might look at some Hercules items actually quickly, so we can just place those down. Mainly some nice Hades items would be really good. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of, the underworld torches. I think these would be so cool to just place around in some little areas. I don't really care about it being symmetrical or anything like that. I don't really care about that. But just something like this. That gives such a cool vibe. I like it. We also have like the throne. Well, now I really want to add this in. I feel like this is the obvious place to put it. Would have to like decorate around it, so that is to be done, but for now I think it's kind of good. We have this, but I don't think it really matches. And then the last thing I want to do for this area just for now is to just probably extend this pathing right here, make it feel a little bit more like open will be good, just like that. I like that for now. Maybe actually change it like this. That's cute. Not that. We need another bit of foliage that fits well over pathing. Butterfly flowers. But I really don't want to use too many. I'm going to put a couple and then I'm going to put them away because I will just fill up this whole thing with butterfly flowers if I could. Okay. That's it for now. Move on. We haven't used that many items, but I just want to make sure everything is bare bones done. And then we can really detail it later. So for Ursula, I really don't know, but I would love to kind of like walk through something and then like around. This bit here, I want to complete it with foliage. We can't fit this one in. We can fit that one in on the side. Maybe I'll do that. Do I want to do that? I want to leave a gap so we can decorate the sides and like put an arch. Do we have any sort of like spooky Halloween maybe? Is that the tag that we're looking for? I like this, but no, it's not giving villain, it's just giving spooky. I want some sort of like big arch to, oh, this. It's not giving Ursula though, is it? It's not Ursula vibes. I'm just gonna search up arch. I guess I wasn't even thinking of this, but we could literally just do like something like this, because we already did use the arches over on that side, so maybe if we use these it would kind of tie in. Plus we're literally in the only biome that has them as decorations, so maybe I shall do this. But the vibe I really want for this area is to just have it look like you're walking through like a very heavily wooded area. So I like that. It just goes on the pathing too much. I guess we could put it there. No, it gets too skinny. Something like that though. I guess we could put like one of them back there is probably fine. And then I think instead of trying to use, oh, this one. Yes, we're using this one. I was just going to say, instead of trying to use like the big tree clusters, we could try and just use like big items in general. Like this one, for instance, is very big. And I think it's really cute, honestly. I actually don't mind the shadow in this biome too, because it's meant to look quite spooky. I guess we could do the ones without the flowers on them too. Instead of the ones with the flowers on, maybe it would look a little bit better and more spooky. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. That actually looks a lot better. Does it feel like you're walking through something spooky though? Not really yet. Not yet, but it's kind of getting there. And then I want some like cool purple lights going through the woods. I think this is where we could add some of the purple flowers. And then kind of just copy and paste some of the same foliage that we were using in like all the other bits. Whoa, the one other bit that we've done. I love this tree and I love popping it over like the side of there. I think that looks so cute when you're in the game. The only thing is this bit. It's just too skinny to put like a big cluster down. But I really don't know what else to put apart from like, I don't know, maybe just a big tree. I guess we don't really have to close it off, do we? We can leave it open. There's nothing stopping us from leaving it open just like this. That's so empty looking though. It just looks weird. One thing I wish we had is blue ferns. I think that would look so cute. Something that I would actually really love to see. And also blue, what are they called? Like rocks. Like you see how we have these rocks in there? Like I really wish that we had those just to use by themselves. That would be really awesome. Oh, these are really cool too. Okay, I don't want to go too heavy on the foliage. I'll just put a couple of these pieces in though, because I really like that. Okay, we just need to basically search up some Little Mermaid items and get Ursula some cute things. We did have like a throne for Hades over there, so maybe we could do a throne for Ursula and do her like a little shrine. Oh, I feel like she would love that. That is so Ursula, having like a little shrine for her. It was actually terrible, but I will do it for her. Just like this. I don't know what she would have here. Maybe like a little servant would be sitting on that. I love the coral reef lounges. I think these are gorgeous pieces. I can't remember where we got this from. I can't remember if it's from her little quest thing that cost money. What is that called? That I was going to say star path, but it's definitely not a star path. Maybe I can move this one like that and then put the bush like onto the side. That looks so weird. Okay, that's probably fine. I think I'm overthinking it a little bit. It just needs to have a little bit of foliage, not too much. I'd love to add some lighting in here. Like I said, like some purple lighting would be awesome. So what is our item limit looking like? Okay, we've only placed 100 items. That's not even bad at all. Like seriously, that's really not bad. I feel like she would want to have a stage. Oh, that is terrible. No, but she would have it though. She would definitely have a stage. This doesn't line up anymore though. Unless maybe I move everything over one. No, that still doesn't line up. Does it? I can't remember. No, it doesn't. It's fine though. I don't think it matters. It really doesn't matter. I'll just put a couple of foliage bits. And we'll call this bit a day for now. After we get some lighting though. So purple lighting. We have this, but I can't remember what it looks like. So I'm not going to use it just because I can't be bothered. We have these. I think these are the best purple lights. But I wish that they were like closer to the ground because they're quite far up. I'm just going to place them down so I can turn them all on. And then we can place them in the build. Because I hate turning them on when they're like hidden by other things. You can't even really tell that they light up. But they do. So just put them in a couple little spots. Nothing too crazy. Maybe one like at the front. And then where's the other one? Here. I think I'll move this one to the other side at the front too. Maybe like, no, that looks silly. Maybe just here is fine. I'd love to see what this looks like at night because I think it would look very different than what it looks like right now. This bit, I can't remember what happens with that. Isn't it like when you go to nighttime, something pops up on it or something? Let me see. I just saw the rain. No. Oh yeah, that thing pops up. So we'll make sure we have it like facing the right way. Like this. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that. This is very bright too, this area, which is very nice. It's kind of exactly what I was envisioning. It just feels very empty. Just so unfortunate. We basically just need to put some foliage in here. I swear foliage fixes everything. Literally everything. Okay, so in front of this, I don't really know what to do, but I had this idea of doing like a custom rug, and making it like a nice purple, like marble pattern that looks like water but purple. I don't know. It might not work the way I want it to, but I'm gonna try it anyway, because why not? And I thought it would look cool to like make it seem, oh my goodness. I hate that it automatically places it for you sometimes. But yeah, I wanted to just make it seem like it was like a, I don't even know how to explain it. Just like a water feature, but it's like purple. Sure. Something like that. I think it will look cute. I'm just gonna do it. It'll be cute. It's not gonna be like the nicest thing ever, I don't think. But I think we can kind of make it work. As long as we make the sides kind of feel not so sharp, hopefully. The worst thing is this is the fern that I want to use. It's the Forgotten Lands fern, but I just can't even use it on there. I wonder though if I can use the mushrooms. That ones that light up. I don't know what they're called actually. Glowing something? Maybe if I just search up purple it will come up. We have these. Oh, that placed a lot and my game lagged. Can I find them? Ooh, we have the sea witch's cauldron. That's like the vibe that I wanted the water to look like, and I think it kind of does. Oh, these. Oh, we can put them on here. Well, I'm definitely going to do that. Just like this, because I think that will look so cool. Also, like these little like fan corals, I think is such the vibe too. So I'm going to add a couple of those. And I absolutely refuse to use this because I think it's so ugly. But a clam could look cool. I guess we could probably try and put the clam like, no, it doesn't really work. Oh, right here. Is that cute or ugly? I don't know. Ew, that's ugly. That's ugly. Sorry. We can add in some of the Forgotten Lands bushes though. In some little areas I think will help. So we're not using so much of just these ones and the other ones. Because otherwise I think it looks a little bit weird. Maybe I'll swap this purple one and that green one. And then we basically just need to put a lot of stones all the way around. But we don't have stones that really match. Oops. We have the Forgotten Land ones, but they're just too dark for this biome, I think. And then I feel like all the other ones are too light. It's actually really annoying. We have this rock, but it's not the vibe either. Maybe I'll just do this one. It's fine. No, the Peaceful Meadow one. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, the Plaza one. Yeah, I'll do this one. Okay, that is all done. And I don't think it looks terrible. I don't love it per se, but I don't think it looks that bad. I might also just extend that, and honestly, I might bring this out. Oh, I can't. I was going to say try and make it not feel so square, but I don't think I can. I think that's as good as we're going to get it. I don't think it's the cutest thing ever. It also did take up quite a lot of our items, and I hate that we can see the ground right there, so we might have to put something else there too. It's kind of ugly. No, I don't want it to be ugly. I really don't. Okay, this area here is like too much pathing now, so I'm gonna take away maybe just some random bits in the middle, and then we can put some stuff around it and then make it feel like eerie and nice. I don't care about it being symmetrical. That's probably good. Okay, I'm getting a bit overwhelmed right now, so I'm going to work on something that I know will look cute. I'm going to do a little farm plot literally right here in front of the well, and it's going to be super open, super lush, and I'm going to use a lot of the mushrooms too, and we're going to just put some trees in the mushrooms, and I'm sure it's gonna look cute. Just something really easy because, yeah, maybe just like that. And then just grab a couple of these mushrooms, maybe there, and back there. And literally all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of these trees inside. Not those ones. The ones that actually fit. Maybe like, oops, one like that. One like this. Do I have other ones? Surely these ones fit. No, they don't. These like smaller ones do fit though. So I'll put one of those and then a smaller one back there too. It's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Why do they give us things like this and then we have an odd number? It's so weird. Oh no, we have way more there. Okay, well, change of plans, I guess, because there's no point in separating them. We'll have to put them all together. Okay, that took me so long to move, but they're all moved now. Now I can just go ahead and place some random bits, obviously. And I think in this bit I'm going to do some meadow grass because I think that'd be quite cute just to have some meadow grass in this little area. I'm also going to do butterfly flowers and just some of the other foliage and stuff that we've been using throughout. But yeah, I think for this bit definitely would look really cute with just some meadow grass. I love the way meadow grass makes things look so much more finished. Even when it's just like a couple pieces, I just think it adds so much. So just gonna do it like this, and if we can fit another one, hopefully. I think there's like a couple different sizes and some are actually a lot smaller if I remember correctly. Yes, this one's a lot smaller, so we'll just put it like there. Please look good. It looks fine. I mean, it was meant to be a small, like, cute little farm, but I forgot how many of these we actually have. But I think that's fine for now. It's not bad. We just obviously need to put so many more items in. I think to make this feel a little bit more, like, cohesive, what I'll do is I'll just bring some of the other foliage that we're using on the other side and kind of place it throughout here. Will be good. Especially like things like this, because we didn't use these on that side. Maybe even some flowers, if I can fit them. Yeah, I can. We'll just put a couple of these little pieces. That'd be quite cute. And probably like in these bits will be cute too. Yeah, that looks way better already. It just looks so much more cohesive. I think we need to do something with like some lighting down. Oh, our item limit. 5,400. Okay, well we said 5,600. So we have 200 more. We've used 200 and we've done a lot. So I think we'll be fine, honestly. We just need to find big items. Big items. If I search up purple and black, because that's kind of the vibe that we're going for, we might be able to find some cute things. I love this fence a lot. So maybe we could use it like... okay, maybe not. I was going to say we could use it somewhere, but I just don't really know where we could use it. Ooh, the skeleton mobile would be really cute to use somewhere. Maybe we could put it here and we could just put some foliage like around it and make it look like it's been sitting there for too long and now it's like overgrown. I love doing that with the vehicles because we can't use them anyway, so I like to just have some lore as to why they're just randomly sitting in my valley, untouched and unused. So I think, yeah, this will be cute. Just put like a couple of these bits and some butterfly flowers. I'm actually really loving these flowers at the moment. I think they look really cute, especially like in builds like this. They're just so like bright and I actually love the size of them. So I was thinking for this area, since we don't really have much more items to pick from and also just item limit in general, I was thinking that we could do like a little path here. We could just do some dirt path and just do like a couple of rows of flowers. And I'm just kind of imagining that maybe Could be like butterfly flowers or even mushrooms. Like a little mushroom farm would be cute. Ooh. Wait, that is really cute. I liked it a lot. Yeah, little mushroom farm. I'll probably just rotate 2 of these so it looks like, oh, that's so cute. Maybe we could do like a rundown fence. Oh, the mossy wall things that we didn't use before, we could use. I might actually use these mossy ones and we could just do them like this. I'll just do a couple, because it's meant to be like, it used to be a fence. It's no longer a fence. She's run down now. But she was one. Maybe something like that. And then that's where we just go in with this foliage. Like usual. But it works. So I continue to do it. Okay, I kind of love that. It's also raining. So it's going to look even cuter when it's not raining. Please stop raining, game. I really like this. Oh, and now it's thundering, of course. We should just kind of finish off this little area in here, which won't be too difficult, I don't think. Just gonna keep it simple. I will delete this little thing here. I wish we had some more items to choose from, honestly. We probably do. I just can't think of any at the moment that I want to add in, which is really annoying, honestly. I just don't want to put in random stuff. I guess I am putting in a lot of random stuff, but I don't want to put in too much random stuff. Maybe like this. I would like to add another tree. Oh, I like that. And oh, meadow grass again. We're now cutting close to 5,450. So we kind of need to slow down a bit. And I still have this area to do. What? Be honest. Is it bad if I just put in this stuff? Is that bad? I know it's kind of bad, but at the same time, like, we don't have enough to finish everything. And like 5,600, that's like my absolute limit. Like, I really should not be pushing that much. It's gonna look really bad though, isn't it? Whoa. It actually does not look that bad. But it is kind of cheating, I know. It's also so laggy. I'm gonna wait for it to stop raining before I continue. Oh my, so it finally stopped raining. And I did do a little bit of work. I just added a couple of random pieces of foliage just in random spots. I kind of finished off this bit. It is a little bit like skinny, but it's fine, I think. One more thing that I really want to do, there is obviously some bold spots in this build. It does look so much better though with the light. Like this bit's all bold. I don't know why I'm saying bold. She's bolden. No, so I do really need to kind of cover this bit with foliage. I don't need to do too much because it is like somewhere where we can't even really go, or we won't really be able to see it anyways. But we're using these stones here, and in my opinion it looks a little bit funny that we're only using them in that spot. So I'd love to just dot them around kind of here and there. We are cutting it close to the item limit, kind of. We still have 100 more to work with. I would really like, honestly, if we could put in some flowers, but I know, like droppable flowers, I know that's probably not going to happen, so we won't aim for that. I do want to use a lot of these stones though, because I think they will really finish off the build so nicely. Okay, this last bit is like kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird, this bit. I don't really care about it being too fancy schmancy. I just want to kind of cover it in a bit of foliage. I'd love to, what can we put there actually? Oh, a blue bush. A blue bush. Yeah, perfect. I forgot to use these blue bushes. Like we used them for a little bit and then I completely forgot about them. So try add them back in. Also try and put some stones in and some flowers. I think honestly that would be fine. Like we don't need to do any more than that, I think. Like, it is a very empty build, but at the same time, it's not that empty. Like, it is pretty filled out. The Hades area is quite empty, but I still really like it, honestly. Like, I really like the vibes of this build. I don't think it's bad at all. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with it, honestly. We didn't put any stones here. I think it's a little bit important that we put stones. Otherwise, this stony bit looks weird. So I will put like this, and maybe like another fern will be good. And then the other thing that I really want to add, okay, look, we can literally finish this with a little bit more items to spare, which will be perfect for when we do our other builds. But mostly, really what I want to do is just put lanterns, because they're like my favorite item to use. And mostly just want to use them like right here on the main path. I don't really care about using them anywhere else, but I think it's kind of important to have some cute lighting, especially in a dark build like this. Okay, is it terrible if I say this is done? Because honestly, I'm happy with it and I don't think we need to add anything more. We have like a little Hades build. While empty, it's still cute and it's not necessarily ugly just because it's not that filled out. I think it's actually kind of nice. And I think this has inspired me to not clutter my build so much because I love the eeriness. I love the Goofy looks so darn weird there. But I love the vibes of it. I think it's really cute. We have that little area there. We have a little farm area, which very basic, but you know what, it does the trick. We have this little middle piece here, our statue area. I don't even know what that's called. We have a little kind of ruined garden here with the castle. This thing here, and honestly, we would not have been able to do this with our budget of 400 items if we didn't cover in this middle bit here. I'll be completely honest, it would have been so unattainable. I'm gonna have a quick look at what it looks like at nighttime because I think it's gonna look really cute too. Yeah, I like that. It's a little bit dull, but you know what? It's nice. It's kind of cute. Love the flames. It's a little bit boring at nighttime, but you know what? I'm actually really happy with this build. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm pretty proud of myself that I did this. You guys know that I literally clutter my build so much. So this was very refreshing for me, and I love the color palette and I love how it turned out. But yeah, bye bye.